Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Ryan and welcome back to a brand new video on Hijomeatman News. And today we're talking about the Movistar Factory Yamaha racing team because, well, this year and last year has been two very rough seasons for the Yamaha factory team with Valentino Rossi, and then obviously they brought in Maverick Vinales last year to be a championship contender, championship rival for, you know, the likes of Marquez, Dovi, and maybe even Valentino Rossi if he had the bike under him to make it work, after Jorge Lorenzo, who was with the Yamaha team since I think 2008, left the team to go and join Italian Ducati. And obviously Valentino Rossi did that in 2011 and 2012. Things didn't work out for him, but things have been going much better for Lorenzo on the Ducati. So we're going to start off way back in 2003, because the top Yamaha in 2003 was Carlos Checa. Okay, his best result came at Japan at the start of the season, where he finished 6th in that year. He was, like I said, 7th in the championship, joint on points with Toru Ukawa. And well, if you look further down the order in the on this page in the Constructors' Championship, Yamaha were 3rd, 220 points behind Honda, which obviously Valentino Rossi rode for that year. So they had 395 points. Yamaha had 175. They were 220 points behind, you know, Honda, which was kind of hard to believe. And then you look at a team reward and the team results. The Fortuna Yamaha team, which I don't even think was a factory Yamaha team at that point. I think the Gorles Yamaha team was the top one. They were 5th and 6th on the end of the season in the team championship. But then things just turned around, because in 2004 Valentino Rossi moved over to Yamaha, and everyone was saying what a bad decision that was, because they had a really poor season in 2003. But not only did Valentino Rossi turn the bike around, Yamaha turned the bike around as well. Now that's what we need from Yamaha for the rest of 2018, also 2019. They need that revival like they had in 2004, when they come back and pretty much dominated most of the season. You know, Valentino Rossi was inside the top 5, I think, in all the races apart from Brazil and Qatar, where he didn't finish at all. So yeah, really important, really, that Yamaha bounced back like we did in 2004. I know Rossi's made comments about that as well, that they need to bounce back like they did back 14 years ago. But still, even then, they finished behind Honda in the Constructors, but they were at the top of the team championship that year, and just by a couple of points. So looking at this, you know, it can be done. Yamaha have come from a low point in their career, you know, whether that be, you know, now or 15 years ago, and they've come back to win. So Yamaha, they know what they've got to do. It's just whether or not they can do it. And one thing that they've been doing, and what they've brought in for this weekend at Silverstone, is they have brought in a former Ducati engineer, Michael Gada. So he used to work with Ducati to do their electronics. He's now moved over in the World Superbike team for Yamaha with the Pata Yamaha with Alex Lowe's and Michael van der Mark. And he's made their electronics work. He's made their package work. They have won 3 races now in World Superbikes. So they brought in the Italian engineer who has, like I said, worked with Ducati. He's currently working with the Yamaha team in World Superbike. And he's a specialist in electronics. He's worked with Magneti Morelli's single electronic control unit, which is used in MotoGP, for God knows how long. So he knows exactly what he's got to do. He was at the Czech Grand Prix a couple of weeks ago, where obviously he then agreed to attend the Silverstone British Grand Prix, and before that he also was at a test in Misano, which we'll move on to in a little bit moment. So obviously bringing Michel Gadat into the team, it should hopefully benefit Yamaha so much, having somebody who kind of knows what they're doing, because that's what Honda and Ducati did when the new electronic rules come in. They managed to find someone who specialised in that area. They knew exactly what they were doing, whereas Yamaha thought, you know, the guys that we've got in what was, you know, Lorenzo's side of the garage moving into Maverick, and then also on Valentino's side, I think they can handle it. And obviously they both found it a little bit harder to kind of come to grips with the electronics, and when as well the engine that they're using is got a much lighter crankshaft, and that's affecting things as well. So things aren't going quite to plan for Yamaha, but with the addition of Michel Gadat, things hopefully should be going back on track. So moving on now to the test that they had in Misano during, I think it was last week, and they tested on the electrics and also setups to do with keeping the rear tyre trying to get the best out of the front tyre as well, and also just one lap pace really. And apparently things went very well. They found some progress, they found some steps. There has been very minimal information leaked at the moment, so all their talking will be on, you know, the Silverstone track this weekend to see what they've found. But the feeling that we get off Yamaha is that they found something positive, and they'll be going into Silverstone much more confident before then going into a test at Aragon, before then racing at Misano in a couple of weeks' time as well. So obviously with Michel Gada, hopefully he has sorted things out at Misano test. He's found a feet in the Yamaha MotoGP team, and he can now progress them forward to do this 2004 style comeback. Now, obviously, Yamaha haven't won a race since Assen 2017, which was Valentino Rossi last stood on the top step in MotoGP. They've come close so far this year. They have had a couple of chances where they could have won, but obviously Marc Marquez and the Repsol Honda, and then also the Ducatis of Lorenzo and Dovizioso are both very, very quick, and they are arms and legs above of everybody else. So I think we've got an interesting last couple of rounds before we go to the flyaways. Obviously the new track in Thailand, and then your classics like Motegi and Phillip Island, and obviously Sepang. So I think these next couple of rounds will be crucial for Yamaha to make sure that they do find something, because the Ducatis are closing rapidly into Valentino Rossi, who's second in the championship. Vinales obviously down in 4th or 5th. 5th in the championship behind Lorenzo, behind Dovi even. So yeah, Yamaha's got to act fast if they want to, you know, stay inside that top 3 in the championship. But it's all, we'll have to wait and see. It's all a matter of time to see what happens at the British Grand Prix. We shall be attending the British Grand Prix, so if you're there, make sure you look out for us. I should be wearing the HMSB hoodie, so you should be quite easy to spot me if you are attending the British Grand Prix. But that's going to be it for today. That is literally our little Yamaha discussion over and done with. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe. I shall see you guys next time. Until then, thank you for watching, and goodbye.